Hi Elaine, this next one's going to be on updating the staff profiles. So obviously we come right down here to staff. Let's close out these other tabs from before. We'll come over here to, we'll just start with Portland since that's where we are. So when you first get here, it's going to show you everybody, whether they're San Luis, Northampton, or Portland. If you're just going to add a profile or you're going to edit an existing profile, that's, the overall list is probably good enough for you. And when it comes to reordering the staff, what you're going to want to do is filter that by location. Come to Portland, click filter. And then once you're there, you can, drag these up and down in the list. I will go ahead and order these according to the order that's on the existing site. If there's adjustments that need to be made, obviously that's easy enough for you to do. You can just drag it up in the list. This is one of the rare kinds of edits where you don't need to hit update afterwards. It just immediately does it. So as soon as you move somebody in the list, it's going to update that on the front end without you hitting OK or anything. So otherwise, when you come to staff, if you just need to add a new one, obviously you click add new and it'll give you a blank version. We're just going to go ahead and for the time being click into an existing profile. I'll click here. Here is where we put their position, and that is what shows up both on this rollover here. Position right here is bookkeeper. It's also what shows up under their name once you click through into the profile. This up at the very top is obviously where their name goes. Right here is obviously where their profile text goes, or their bio text, whatever you want to call it. And then over here is how you make sure the person shows up on the right page. So let's go ahead and for right now, we'll confirm how that works. You can also, if you're looking for a particular one and you don't want to try to search through all 64 and you're making an edit to a specific profile like we are in this case, we can just type in a name, search staff. There you are. We can click in on that. And you said we needed to add you to Northampton too. All we have to do is check the Northampton box, hit update, and now you're going to be added to that page as well. That is really all there is to the staff. Well, I'm sorry, no, there's one more thing. So this is where the staff headshot gets uploaded. So if you needed to remove one and update it with a new shot, or when you go to add a new profile completely, this is where that is. So for now, we'll say remove. We'll say set featured image. When you do that, it takes you right to the media library. If you don't have one already in the media library for them, you'll have to go to upload files, which I'm sure you're familiar with, and you go and select your file. You will, for these, want to crop the image already to a square. I have got these at 500 by 500 pixels. You could probably get away with slightly smaller, but I think that's a pretty good size. So you'll want to, I don't know if you need help with that. Maybe I could make a video on that for you if I know what editing software you're using, but my guess is you've got that figured out as well. You'll want to pre-crop it. That way you can make sure you know where the face is showing up and that it's roughly the same size as everybody else's head, so you don't end up with, a balloon head compared to everybody else on the site. Just like with the other thing, if you make a mistake and you do something, just don't hit update. I don't want to go through here and search for your picture again, so I'm just going to hit refresh, and we should, your picture's back. That is it for the staff profiles. Thanks.